So hello, and yes, welcome back to another video, guys. Now that is right, we're already back for some more subscriber mail. Now this is just so exciting for me. Now the individual who sent me this over via Instagram, so I don't actually have a name to thank. I think he wanted to keep it a bit private, but I said to him, nevertheless, I want to come on here and film an unboxing for you because this is still just so kind and so... I'm just so grateful for this, that someone wants to send me stuff. I always am. I'm very lucky. On this channel, I've had some very generous fans, very generous, who want to send me stuff. And it surprises me every time. And every time, I can't tell you how grateful I am. This is truly amazing. I've got a box here with 4 Blu-rays in. I believe they're all 4K, I believe. So, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to open this up. I have already had a peek, because I've got a few Blu-rays coming in a minute. I've already had a peek to make sure that these are them. So the box is easily opened. But we've got 4. Yes, here we go. So we'll just chuck the box on the floor. Here we go. So then we have 4 Blu-rays in here. Very cool. So I think I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go from the back. Now, wow, they're all looking stunning. I said I had a peek. There are no dings on the corners. These all look fantastic. So thank you so much for sending me these. But yeah, so the first one up is actually Transporting. So or Transpotting. What I done is I picked up the first one at Tesco's the other day, so I can watch them both back to back, because I've actually never seen them, and that's right, I don't own them already, obviously. But the first one up is the second one. Here it is. See if I can get this. I've got to be careful because I've got this new light now. I've got to try to make sure I don't catch it with the glare of the light. Let's open it up. Hopefully that'll reduce the amount of glare. But yeah, so very exciting. I've heard nothing but amazing things about these movies. And it's of course got Ewan McGregor in it, who I absolutely love. There we go. Here we go. Shouldn't be as much glare now because it's a bit of a matte finish on this one. As I say, these are all in 4K, which is so cool. So nice. Thank you so much for sending me these. Look at this. So you've got a bit of gloss there. And then, what's this? Over 30 minutes of unseen footage. Very cool. And here's the back. Now, if you want to pause and have a read of any information there, tilting it down a bit, so hopefully we avoid the glare. Wow. And on the inside, so we get a download code, and then we've got the 2 discs. So very, very cool. I'm really, really excited to watch this, to be fair. I've heard nothing but really, really great things about both these films. So very, very exciting. Thank you so much for that one. Here we are. I can finally put these 2 on the shelf, because I've had the first one sitting here for a couple of days now. Film 4. Did not realise that's where the first one come from. So yeah, there we go. And then next up we have a classic. I watched this over Christmas. I've seen it a couple times throughout my life. My aunt loves this movie, so when I was growing up, whenever she was round, this film would, because she only ever really come around on Christmas, but every Christmas this film would more or less go on. And I just called it on TV this Christmas, funny enough, again. So it seems to be a recurring Christmas film in the house, which is great because I love it. Gremlins, yes. Now, this is really exciting for me because I own Gremlins 2 as part of the HMV premium line. Let's see if I can grab it. So it seems weird to own Gremlins 2 and not Gremlins 1, but now, boom, we have them both. So that's really cool, because I think most people say the first one's better. I honestly can't remember the second one much. That's the one I need to rewatch. But hey, I will probably watch them back to back, because I have not seen this in 4K before. So really exciting. I love the cover. Little gizmo in the back. And again, if you want to pause and have a read of any of that, yeah, and I really wanted to get a nice copy of the first Gremlins movie, because obviously having a premium of the second one, you know, it's really, really nice copy, the second one I got. And I noticed that all the Blu-rays of this seemed kind of plain. Now, I think Zavi done like some special box set version of it, but it seemed a bit overkill to me. Whereas this 4K one was sort of perfect. It's like, yes, this is nice. It's not too overkill. This is the perfect copy of this film for me, I think. So really, really happy to have this in my collection. This is really exciting, and I'm happy I finally got Gremlins. I'm surprised I didn't get it sooner, to be honest, because I just love this movie so much. So yeah, okay, I've never had this sort of packaging with a 4K. So it's actually in like a bit of a thicker case there. It sort of, as you can see, it sort of pops open. And there's the first disc, and there's the second disc. So yes, very cool indeed. So we go, there is Gremlins 4K. Right, next up. Now, I've had some problems with this movie. Here it is, Suicide Squad in 4K. Now, I've bought all of the DCEU films other than Suicide Squad and Justice League in 4K. I'm not going to buy Justice League in 4K because I really, really hate the movie. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a huge fan of this movie either. But I really hate Justice League, and with the Snyder Cut coming out, I'm sure the Snyder Cut will get a physical release in the back half of 21 or early 22. And I'm just literally going to take my Joss Whedon Blu-ray out, yeet it into my garden, off into the sunset, and I'm going to put my Zack Snyder copy in there to replace that. I held off getting this because I ordered a copy from Amazon and it just come like this without a slip, and it was in a thin case. This still is in a thin case, but with the slip, it doesn't look near as bad. So I think I am going to put this one on the shelf. And yeah, so and you know, to the wonderful person who sent me these, we discussed that it could potentially still come in a thin case, and he said, you know what, if it does, just keep it. So hey, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna put this one on the shelf because with the slip, it really doesn't look that much thinner, to be honest. It doesn't, and at least I'll have all of the DC films in 4K, other than Justice League, which, as I say, I have no desire to ever watch again. Whereas I know this film's bad, and like I'm not a fan of like Batman v Superman, or I'm not really a big fan of Aquaman either, or the new Wonder Woman, but they will potentially go on again because I'm a DC fan. The Justice League was just something else. But anyway, let's get into this. I am gonna put this copy on the shelf. So you get a download code, and then you've got your Blu-ray. So the Blu-ray's extended, and the 4K is the theatrical cut. So yeah, still pretty cool. Shame they never put a normal sized case out for this one, so that it would actually match the others on the shelf. But hey ho, what do I know? I don't work for DC. So yeah, there we go. And the last one up is the one I think I'm most excited about, because I absolutely love this film. It's my favourite film from this director, and I think it is visually his most stunning one, and that is Interstellar. You know, Christopher Nolan is one of my favourite directors, and there's a couple of films from his which particularly hit a sweet spot with me, and that would be The Prestige, Inception, and my favourite, Interstellar. This film looks gorgeous. I cannot wait to watch this in 4K. So I'm so grateful that this got sent to me. I love that cover. And here's the back. Again, I'm going to pause, have a read of any of this, get any information. This one feels slightly heavier. I'm wondering if maybe there's a bonus disc in here. I don't say there is anything else on the front. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. Now this, see, I do already own Interstellar in regular Blu-ray. I don't think it's 3D. I don't think that one ever got 3D. Interstellar, yeah, just regular Blu-rays. This is the copy I got here. So I'm just sort of gonna probably give this one to Ryan or something. But yeah, it's nice to get a nice upgrade copy of this one, because this is one of my favourite movies. So it is free discs. You get a download code. So you've got the 4K. And then Blu-ray and special features. And I love the disc artwork as well. Really nice. So yeah, there we go. There's another subscriber mail. Is that subscriber mail 4 or 5? God, it's amazing, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the person who sent me this. This is truly amazing. It's wow, it's so kind and so generous. I mean, 4Ks. That's really generous. I mean, look at that. What a nice little bunch there to have. I mean, you know, for my new 4K TV, trying to hold them all up together. Look at that. Very nice. So thank you so much for sending me these. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. It is honestly so kind and gracious of you. Thank you. But that is it for this video, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. We're nearly at 3,000 subscribers. There will be a contest of some sort when we get there. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave a message, and as always, I'll see you next time for another video. Bye-bye.